Alright, let's make this simple. I asked you guys what is the best music of the 2020 so far, since we are halfway through the decade. And I took the highest picked options as the nominees. But I also owe you guys. It's crazy that I'm getting to this in March. I feel like Cardi right now, but it's here. I'm finally reacting, destroying, roasting, maybe a little bit of praising your Spotify raps. We'll do both of these in the same video, and the final award of the video will be my favorite Spotify rap at the end. The way we're doing this is I'll announce the nominees for an award, I'll go over some Spotify raps, in between that, then announce the winner. And we'll keep doing that all the way to the end. If you don't care about the Spotify raps and you're only here for the awards, I'll have the timestamps for y'all to skip. All right, let's go. Best feature of the decade. The nominees are Andre 3000 on Life of the Party, Kendrick Lamar on Like That, SZA on Telekinesis, Tizo on Darling I, and Gaius Guevara on Live from the Kitchen Table. We'll see who y'all picked and announce the winner after these messages. Ciao. Okay, so we got Kanye, Kendrick, Tyler, Travis. Like, this is pretty harmless. 20,000 minutes. Euphoria is a banger. My only thing with this is, like, how the hell did you listen to Runaway that much? Asher. Top 1 Peggy. He was mine last year. That's fire. I'm happy to see it become cool to like someone like Peggy. Anurag. Man, I'm not gonna lie. This one's awesome. 3 of the coolest rappers ever. And then Linkin Park and Mitski. S tier. We got Victor. If you don't know that reference, then stay innocent. You guys sent me so much Kanye's, which is kind of crazy. Like, are you guys really listening to his new music like that? And even his back catalog, like, for me, it just doesn't hit the same anymore. And I feel like Kanye fans just listen to him all the time, and they kind of rob themselves of the opportunity to listen to, like, other artists and discover other cool music. And I've always thought like that, but making this video made me fully realize that, because most people that had Kanye in their Spotify Wrapped had pretty basic Spotify raps. And there's nothing wrong with being normal. I'm not hating. I just hope y'all know that there's more music out there. And clearly this guy isn't one of those people. I haven't even heard the top 2 songs on his list. So shout out to you, man, for not being a robot. I pick your pocket. I think most of my subscribers are very brain rot. So I'm surprised to see such a patient music listener. You got Swans who make extremely long music. And then you got Ichika Aobo who makes very calm music.
That's called motherfucking bars, nigga!
Purple Rain in the top 5 songs as well. Like, this is an awesome rap. And this Marvin Gaye stat is crazy. All right, Kyle. You got Frank, Tyler, SZA, Daniel Caesar, Steve Lacy. Like, this is as chill as you could really get. But my man has 180,000 minutes. And in those 180,000 minutes, your 3rd most listened to song is White by Frank Ocean. For those who don't know, this is literally just a 1-minute instrumental track. Ruben. All right, immediately, I'm gonna clap it up for this guy for being the only one to send me a YouTube music recap. I wouldn't be surprised if this was better than Spotify Wrapped, because Spotify Wrapped sucked ass this year. But amazing top 5. Huge fan of 9 Inch Nails. Some of the best production out. Neutral Milk Hotel is legendary. I haven't heard Igloo Ghost before, so I'm gonna have to check that out. But really cool Wrapped. Paolo. All right, this is a cool ass top 5. I can't lie, but there's one thing that's standing out to me. Like, Dang is an amazing track. Back to Back is a banger. Not Like Us is a banger. Collard Greens is a banger. Meet the Grams. You listen to Meet the Grams that much. Who let this man out of the insane asylum, bro? Drum roll, please. And the winner for best feature of the decade is Andre 3000 on Life of the Party.
Thank you.
The nominees are The Heart Part 5 by Kendrick Lamar, Cody Blue 31 by JID, Walkin' by Denzel Curry, The Place Where He Inserted the Blade by Black Country New Road, and Cry For Me by Magdalena Bay. Chris. Okay, so we got a big 100K here. I think you go 5 for 5 with the artist. Quadeca being there is so awesome. I love Lemon Twigs. I See Myself by Geese is one of my favorite tracks of the decade so far. This is valid. All right, we got Az. If this was someone's top 5 rappers of the 2020s, I'd have to respect it. This is solid, man. Kuba. Logic and Key Glock is such a wild one and two, but this is pretty nice. I'm not really into Logic, but apparently his newest album is about childhood trauma, so I'm very excited to see that Mr. Morale is having so much of an influence right now. I'm seeing Kendrick, Mac, and Zell, so you got some good taste, so I might have to check that Logic album out. We got Camille and their 2 brothers. Glad you got the family in here. That's pretty cool. We got 3 Spotify raps here. I'm gonna give you my perfect 5 in between all these 3. Give me Kim Petras because she makes that freaky ass music, and then give me J. Cole next to her because he'll call her Grippy. And we'll get Kendrick, my short king, in a blunt rotation with 2 giants, Megan Thee Stallion and Taylor Swift. I think we're good. Lionel. Kendrick, Fiona, and Tyler were all up there for some of the most important artists to me this year. Bjork is GOAT status. Travis is fire. This is a great rap. Junho. I'm not gonna lie, this is up there with one of my favorites. I'm not a big Zach Bryan guy, but this is such a unique rap that I gotta respect it. Olivia Rodrigo and Porter Robinson are probably my two favorite pop artists right now. They just make music that is so relatable to the insecure teenager. I love them to death. Floating Points is amazing. I did not hear their newest album, but I heard it's very different. Gotta get on that. And then Ichiko Oba, hopefully I pronounced that right. I already glazed earlier. These artists put on the same rap. It's super cool, man. I love it. Martin Too Nice. I've heard 4 of these and like all 4 of them in varying amounts, but I'm still so glad I pulled in so many Peggy fans. I'd say this is valid. Alvin. Yeah, this guy smells really good. Siegfried in the top 5 songs. Great shit.
Hey, yep.
And the winner for the best song of the decade so far is The Heart Part 5 by Kendrick Lamar. For the 5 nominees, we got Call Me If You Get Lost by Tyler, the Creator, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers by Kendrick Lamar, Melt My Eyes, See Your Future by Denzel Curry, Ants From Up There by Black Country New Road, and Imaginal Disc by Magdalena Bay. Filbert Gilbert. What's It to Him in his top 5 songs? Amazing track, one of my favorite tracks off of my album of the year. He said he is shocked Quadeca is in his top everything, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of the same way. Ben. Alright, so we got 4 amazing artists, but then you got Timothy Chalamet as your top artist. That is crazy. Hotari Guho. For the more basic raps, I can't lie, this is pretty good. You got Zell, you got Peggy, and you also got a great Beyonce song at number 3. This is valid. Costa. Okay, my man was getting hype all year long. I can't lie, like, I love this rap, but what I will say is enjoy your ability to get hype all year, because I can't do that anymore. I turned 19 and sometimes I just want to hear an acoustic guitar, man. I fear I've reached the ung status. Will Finley. 5 for 5 beauty on both sides. Your top 3 artists are some of my favorite artists ever. You got Mag Bay, who is one of the GOATs of 2024, and among other great tracks, you got another one of my GOATs, FKA Twigs, as your number 4 song. Easy S tier rapped. S. Okay, this one is a little funny to me because we got really standard stuff here mostly, like Kendrick, Peggy, Travis, Tyler, like Kanye. Nothing wild at all. And then let me play you number 2 on his top 5 songs.
1, 2. It's so hard to say it, but darling.
Kendrick.
Okay, so this one was sent in by Kendrick Lamar. Didn't think you watched my videos, man. That's pretty cool. And I love you to death, man. But I gotta be honest here. For someone who makes such colorful music, you sure do have that J. Cole meal taste. Actually, I'm kidding, Mr. Boogeyman. Do not kill me, please. Nicki Murphy. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You got the most inconsistent rap on this whole thing. Big Time Rush, I got some nostalgia for, but it isn't really great. Landon Cube is ass. But I love Lemon Twigs, and I love Tierra Whack. I have never heard Koi, so it's either gonna be really awesome or dog shit like the rest of your rap.
This nigga is trash.
And the winner for best album of the decade so far is Ants From Up There by Black Country New Road. This is the first award won by a non-rap artist, and it was kind of a sweep for the non-rap albums actually, because the second highest voted option was Imaginal Disc. Congratulations, Black Country New Road. And for the final music award, the nominees are Kendrick Lamar, JPEG Mafia, Charlie XCX, The Weeknd, and Tyler, the Creator. Hati Jati. Man, I would want to hang out with this guy. Being able to bump Touch the Sky and then Luna, be chill with New Jabe. S tier, man. I need someone like this on the aux in real life. Elijah. Earlier I said that someone's taste smelled good. This taste smells like dog shit. But hey, that's not a terrible thing. It just means you're a little less socially acceptable, and that's a cool thing in my book. You only live once, so be socially acceptable. I own a Blade shirt, you know? This is a valid rap. Eagle No. This is pretty cool. The Coldplay stands out a little bit, but cool. I do want to talk about the people that sent this though. It's just awesome to me to see young people watching the channel with such good taste. This is why we love artists like Tyler and Kendrick being in the mainstream, because kids, which is when we are at our most creative, have that as their reference point, as opposed to you know, Drake. You who sent this seem to be a very creative younger person, and I love to see that, man. Thank you, Mark. This guy was the first person to send their Wrapped my way, but also has the least amount of minutes listened. So yeah, Mark, you're more of a YouTube guy than a music guy, which is actually pretty cool because I'd say I'm the same. And this is pretty cool to see Young lean in between MF Doom and Tame Impala. Valid. Okay, I don't know what the fuck is happening here with your time. I'm hoping that's just a glitch with the comma and it's just 146,000 minutes. If it's anything over that, please touch grass. But I'd say this is a pretty great rap though. I listened to Radiohead's full discog for the first time in 2024, and Motion Picture Soundtrack is probably in my top 5 songs of theirs. And Sufjan Stevens is maybe my favorite musician that I got into in 2024. Like I said, valid. B Mal. There's not really much to say about this one other than it's perfect. I don't really get what makes Cry For Me the favorite off that album. My favorite is Vampire in the Corner, and not a lot of people seem to love that song as much as me, but that's just me kind of like nitpicking this Wrapped. Like I said, this is pretty perfect. Dude Central. Yep. I love this one. You're a huge Peggy fan, as you have both Peggy, JPEG Mafia, and Devin Hendrix. Modern internet taste with that and Quadeca, but also are hip to the oldies with literally everything else on this rap. A man with taste. More taste in the oldies than me, to be honest. I was gonna say that this rap was pretty cool, but then I saw that you had Guide Dog, and now I just want to give you a big old smooch. And the winner for the best artist of the 2020s decade so far is Kendrick Lamar.
Part 2, Not Like Us.
Fuck Short as Alex for hating on my Spotify rap. Meet the Alex is dropping soon.
And now that we've gotten into all of our raps, we are ready for the final award. We got Best Spotify Rap. But before we do all that, I want to let y'all know what all of this really means to me. Why I did this in the first place. Because, man, we've come so far. A lot of y'all are new and only know me for these type of videos, but I've been doing this channel for over a year now, and YouTube in general for over a decade. But this is really the only time I found success and have had the chance to make a video with like an actual community. So thank y'all, man. It feels great to have such an awesome community, and going forward, I got a lot of plans for a lot of really cool content. I plan to start streaming, doing reactions, all that. I'm really excited, and I can't wait to have whoever is watching for the ride.
Playing video games, but today I'm doing a rap. Be the monster of grows, Kendrick and J. Cole. Why they ask me who's the best in the league when they know I'm. What up?
Dreams. We burned it all up. Ash on the sheets. You're making me suffer. What will it take to slow you down? That silent treatment gets a little loud. Surround sound.
I don't want to. I have no mats.
Surround sound. Hurts so much more than I do. Who asked you? Who asked you? Some minus. You give and take away. Don't remind me. We're supposed to be happy on this. I find my time. Working on next to you. My contacts to you. Scratch on your back.
But alright, y'all, I think it's time. The winner for the best Spotify Wrapped is me!